Here we go now.
What I got to give it to you, dog.
Yeah.
You do a little dance and then you do a little walk up. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away,
Here we go now.
give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Yeah. Just give it away, nigga. Break the rock.
Don't stop,
Break the rock.
don't stop,
Break the rock.
don't stop, continue.
Break the rock.
Don't stop.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The name is JH. How are you? Full disclosure, which is what I have to do. I do not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. I do not speak as a representative of the Postal Service. Yeah, I got that out the way. Anyway, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about uniform allowances. Uniform allowances. I said I was going to do this video many months ago, and it kind of just fell by the wayside. So, what's a uniform allowance? First off, we're going to be breaking it down from the basics. You see USPS and you see mailman, and automatically you think, when we talk about the post office, you think about the guy that delivers the mail to you. They have a uniform on because they're seen by the public. Do you automatically get a uniform allowance when you start working? No. Carriers, because they are in the public view or in the eyes of the public, they will get a uniform allowance once they pass their 120 days. They will be allotted a certain amount of money through a slip, and I don't know the exact number. Somebody can put it in the comment section for carriers. And they are allowed to purchase uniforms specifically for the carrier craft. Here's where things get a little interesting. If you are a carrier, you can only buy stuff pertaining to your carrier craft. If you're allotted $400, when you go online, there are some online sites, you are only allowed to purchase stuff for your craft. Well, how do they know? You cannot go on the site if you have not been allotted the money. It goes in a system and it states you have made it past your probation period, and your ID number, your EIN number, will coincide with the allotment that was given to you for your specific craft. That's for every craft. If you were allotted $400 as a carrier, when you go on site, online, you can look the different websites and they will ask you for, what's your craft, and you'll put your information in, and your information will coincide with your craft. You will not, if you're a carrier, be able to buy certain uniforms that pertain to different crafts. So you cannot buy a clerk shirt. Clerks have their own uniform allowance, and they can only buy things that pertain to their craft. Mechanics have their own thing that pertain to their craft. And yes, I stand corrected. Mail handlers do get an allowance as well. I did not know that. When and why? I'm going to read some things to you. Please follow along, because I'm learning as well as you are learning. Again, if you are in a specific craft, you can only purchase items that are for your craft. If you'd like to go online for yourself and just take a peek at one of those websites, go ahead. Sometimes, depending on your stations, there will be an individual that will come and bring you a book. That individual is representing a company, and they'll offer, okay, well, if you spend your whole uniform allowance with me, we'll give you an extra $100. And you'll be able to purchase through that individual versus going online. But again, you can only purchase for your craft. You can look online and see what they have for each craft. Got that? Let's go through the facts. Facts. All right, uniform requirements. Employees required to wear uniform and work clothes. I don't like not looking at the screen. I don't like not looking at you, so we're going to move this around a little bit. This is all improv, so just bear with me. All right, regular uniforms. Employees in the following categories meeting the following conditions wear the prescribed uniform while performing their duties. City letter carriers, clerk special delivery messengers, whose tours of duty during the course of a year average 4 or more hours per day performing carrier or special delivery duties. They get an allotment for money. Motor vehicle operators, tractor trailer operators, new work, PVS, PSEs. See, told you, PSEs pertain to tractor trailer drivers as well. Motor vehicle operators and tractor trailer operators, or driving instructor and examiners if they average 4 or more per day. You can look at this stuff up on the website as well. All this new stuff here that I'm telling you, this is new to me as well. Ramp clerks and transfer clerks, AMF, I have no idea what that means, assigned on a full-time basis to ramp transfer service at airports. I guess we work at airports too. This is a thing. Postal Service Security Force police officers. Didn't know that was a thing. Passenger elevator operators. Some places have people that sit in the elevator, and that's what they do because they move the machine, move the equipment up and down, and that's their assignment. So yes, they will be in the elevator. Clerks who average 4 or more hours per day performing city letter carrier duties. Retail personnel, including postmasters, and cost a certain group. Ascertainment group, aka post offices whose official assignment is a retail counter, meaning people that work at the desk. Retail classroom instructors and retail coaches who qualify for uniform allowances. Letterbox mechanics. This is a thing. I didn't know we had these crafts. Check this out. And retail coaches who qualify for uniform allowances, assigned to work outdoors more than 1/2 the time. Or maintenance mechanics assigned to letterbox mechanics duties performed outdoors for more than 1/2 the time. So if you're assigned on a task and you have to be in the public eye for mailboxes, you're going to repair a mailbox, and your job duty says that you have to be out there for at least 4 hours, and you're in the public eye, you will get an allowance. Employees serving as maintenance technicians, specialists who are on official business away from their duty office for 1/2 or more of the time. Nurses and first aid attendants. We have all this stuff that works at the post office. I know you guys think I was kidding. Medical officers and technicians. It's crazy. All right. Contract uniforms. The Postal Service has authorized uniforms and mail handlers. Authorized uniforms for mail handlers, custodial maintenance, vehicle maintenance employees, and certain full-time employees in the Business Mail Entry Unit, BMEU. Post offices who meet certain criteria to be eligible for uniforms under the Contract Uniforms Program. Employees must be in public view 4 hours a day for 5 days a week, or be in public view not less than 30 hours a week in combined total time. Eligible employees are mail handlers and group leaders who are assigned to the dock areas, platforms, and other locations, custodial maintenance, vehicle maintenance, etc., etc. It goes in. I mean, there's so many different crafts that I didn't even know about. Mail handlers and maintenance employees working full-time duty assignments located in the mail transport, equipment centers, supply centers, and mail equipment shops. Accountable paper supply clerk, computer print-on production operator, custodian, electrician, electronic technician, group leader, mail bag examination, mail equipment handle, mail equipment repair, warehousing, center mechanic, custodial, materials handling, lock maker, machine operator. It goes on and on. I'm not going to go through all of this, but it has clerk craft employees, motor vehicle maintenance, etc., etc. So basically, again, mail handlers do get a uniform allowance. I believe they only get a uniform allowance when they become career, though. Other crafts such as CCAs, NVS drive operators, motor vehicle TTO, MVOs, and clerks, the window clerks, they have uniform allowances because they are in the public eye. How much are each of their uniform allowances? Go on your union. Each of you have a specific union. Go on your union website and see what your union website says about your uniform allowance. When you get an allowance, the first allowance is always bigger than the remainder because you have to basically buy everything because you have nothing. You have to buy your shoes, your gloves, whatever it is. Is everything expensive? Absolutely. Are you paying for it out your pocket? No. Eventually you get, excuse me, you get a card like this. It says purchasing, and it's from the United States Postal Service, and it's from Citibank. So they will eventually send you one of these, and it reads up every year, the same exact time. So you use that to buy your stuff when you do it online. And this, this is one of those videos just to give you the information about your uniform allowance. Hopefully I covered enough. And if you're watching this video, it's probably because A, it just posted, or B, it's because I sent it to you when you asked something about uniforms. All right, this is JH. Hopefully gave you a little bit of information, but if you want more, just go online, check it out for yourself. All right, JH out of here.